everybody, it's Chris here, and we are playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD. I love this game back in the day, but not so much now. I still love it. I still play it a lot. As you can see, his skills are almost maxed out. It's crap. I've unlocked every single level except for Marcelli, I think. So let's just go for like a free skate. Hangar. And I wanted to make this video talking about the new THPS 5, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5, and I might have pre-ordered it. My mom hasn't told me because it's kind of like a Christmas present, so of course she wouldn't tell me, but she might have pre-ordered it, and yeah. So yeah, I might have it coming. I might not have it coming, who knows, but so I wanted to make this video talking about it. So Robomodo, the people who made Tony Hawk Ride and like the horrible Tony Hawk Ride and terrible Tony Hawk Shred, even though Tony Hawk Shred was a little better, I never played those two games because they didn't receive very good credits or any of that sort of stuff, so I never bought them. My first, what I did was back a couple years ago when THPS 2 was out on the back on the iPod. I got that. I ended up deleting it a little while after couple of like a month or two, and then about a year after I installed it or deleted it or something like that. I don't really remember the exact time I installed it because it was a long time ago, I gotta say that. But yeah, so that game is amazing. I loved it, and I feel like Neversoft has made the better Tony Hawk games, but because then they came out with this game, Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD. It's a good game, I gotta say that. I like it. It's just not my... I just haven't really heard very good reviews, so it must be glad to be... The only good review I've seen of it was from official Nerdcubed. He did a Tony Hawk plays... No, he did Nerdcubed plays Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD. But yeah, as you can see, I'm not the best at this game, but I do play it a lot, so and then the thing is, they promised that they would bring multiplayer back into the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games, and it hasn't come. And then they say they're bringing it back again in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5. I hope that's true, but we don't know because they said that with Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD, and it was there, but it's impossible to get into a match. And then split screen. I hope I think they said something about well, actually, I can't talk about split screen because I haven't heard a thing about local play, so I can't do that. But let's see, what can I talk about? Oh, the Creative Park feature. I think that was supposed to be in one of the previous Tony Hawk games, but it was never like they didn't add it in or something like that because maybe they had trouble or something like that. And then back in 2010, well, Skate 3, yeah, how could I forget that? That was my favorite game back on the PlayStation 3. So, they had a Creative Park feature, and they did exactly what they promised. I love that game so fucking much. Man, that game was the game. I loved it. So yeah, I just hope that Creative Park feature is good. It reminds me, it probably will not remind me actually, but because the parks would be so like different because this is a Tony Hawk game, it's not Skate, where it's so realistic and you have to like really just rely on the smaller ramps and stuff like that. So and rely on like tall enough rails for your difficulty. Holy shoot, that was a lot of lag. But like, so yeah. But in Tony Hawk, it's probably gonna feel different because Tony Hawk is so crazy. I'm not talking about the first battle, I'm talking about the game. Like, it's so unrealistic that you can literally just place down a bunch of ramps and have sick combos and stuff like that. And then they made you buy freaking $5 DLC to just revert. So I never bought the DLC, or I'd be reverting and getting higher combos and stuff. Like I played Thug 2 on here on my computer, but the controls are so odd. And then I heard about Thug Pro, and I couldn't get it. I had trouble doing the setup, so I didn't worry about it. So I just didn't. So yeah, I'm psyched for the new Tony Hawk game. I hope you are. We're all worried. I get that. We're all worried about the new Tony Hawk game because what? Because Robo Motor hasn't made the best Tony Hawk games. Neversoft has. My favorite Tony Hawk game I've ever played was the Tony Hawk Project 8. Man, that game, I would be pulling off the craziest goddamn combos ever. I had so much fun on that game. I just owe my friends, my cousins on local play and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm excited. I hope you are too. So yeah. So yeah. Well, peace.